Hi everyone, how are you today? Today we're going to cover Chapter 7, Quantitative and Qualitative Analysis. Now this chapter is very important to chapter on data collections and sampling. Now this chapter is very important because this has to work together with data collection and sampling. Now we as a researcher has to decide whether my research is going to be a quantitative approach or qualitative approach. If I've not forgotten, we have covered this about quantitative and qualitative in our chapter 1. I believe all of you still can remember what's quantitative and qualitative. With that concept, I'm going to move on. Now, if we adapt an approach of quantitative approach in our research, that shows my data collection going to be enormous. If it's going to be a qualitative approach, my collection of data is going to be very small in number. So, because qualitative is focus oriented, whereas quantitative is belief the more the merrier. Now, when it comes to analyzing quantitative data, we have to use formulas. We have to represent the data collection in numerical form, and we have to justify the numbers or the findings of the numbers to relate to our research objectives. Now, when it comes to qualitative, it's more words. That means we collect about a lot of words and explanation. From there, we have to interpret, we have to analyze and justify and relate to our research objectives. But I can use graphs, tables, or even for quantitative, I can use graph tables to represent my data collections. The next slide is going to tell us what are the things we can use to represent our data collection. Okay, we can use table, we can use bar chart, we can use histograms, we can use line graph, pie chart to represent our data collections. Maybe the next few slides will tell you how a table and chart looks like, then followed by bar chart, then histogram, then pie chart. So we can use this kind of tables or graphs to represent our data collection. Now, when it comes to qualitative analysis, what kind of techniques I can use to collect data? Interviews, focus group interviews, secondary data, and case studies can be used for qualitative data approach or collection approach. When it comes to quantitative data collection approach, now the only main tool that commonly used by every researchers is questionnaire or survey. Now, whether it's questionnaire or it's going to be an interview, now whichever technique we have, data collection technique the researcher have chosen, very important is the researchers to ensure the questions which is in the questionnaire or interview has to be simple, clear, relevant to his or her research objectives. Any question, please put up on Google Classroom. Remember, work hard, work smart, work your way to your dreams.